Hello, Gemini, the twins. How y'all doing? Okay. It's Lulu with the House of Oshun, and today I'm going to do your May 2020 spiritual conversation. All right. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need is in the description box, darling. Yes. Oh, that love lingering. I like it. Okay, thank you. Now then, y'all are the final reading for today. Okay. My hair and my clothes have shifted. Here. Okay. Work with me. Now then, angels, what do you have? Make sure that you check the playlist, the May playlist for all of your other signs, and also to keep up with the readings as they come through, you want to keep up with the playlist because YouTube ain't gonna tell y'all nothing about over here. Anyway, it's irritating, but however, those who see, it is for them to see. Angels, what information do you have for my beautiful Geminis? Thank you. Oh, this gonna be easy peasy. Easy, look at that. That's what I figured. Easy peasy, moving into June. Going with the flow. Doing what you need. Letting go of what you don't understand or don't know if you don't want to. Going with what will require your attention, your effort, your energy. First card out, blossoming abundance. Ooh. The coin is falling. Increase in wealth and value. Seeing things from an abundant standpoint, possibly. Okay, what else? I like it. Smooth sailing. Coasting. Coasting your lane. Gemini. Taking what it is that you have and you know, the strategies that you have come up with, the direction in which you wish to go, and moving forward with it. And by you doing so, there's an epiphany, an increase in confidence, an increase in clarity, an increase in self-esteem. Somebody else got that. So a lot of people going to be feeling good and feeling themselves and feeling in tune with their star player. Here. Slow down. Now, with this increase of abundance, this increase of emotional belief increases your manifestation, takes you to a point where there will be a decision, a major decision that you will have to make when you come to a crossroads. Oh, shit. So some of y'all see tree people. I get it. Don't tell nobody. But there is something that is being brought to your attention in the bushes. Now then, there's a decision that there's a crossroads that you come to that can possibly make or break you. And not necessarily in a bad way when you say break, because what I feel is that this may be something that you are releasing certain chains that held you back on certain things. And there may be a lot of clearing of trauma, clearing of old emotional energies. There may be a lot of crying from heartbreak, and you don't even know why. You didn't know you felt that way about certain things. You didn't know you felt that way about certain people. You didn't know you felt that way about certain situations. It's a deep. That's one of those cries where you just. I like it because guess what it does? It's been built up on you so long, you repressed it. And now you're coming to terms with it. Heartbreak. Destructive feelings, destructive emotions. Things that were said to you when you were a child that you already had, you look back on your life and like, that was a lie. Who told you you couldn't be nothing? Who told you you would never amount to nothing? You make a decision. And it brings out, it's a cry that's been sitting and waiting. Those are some good cries. It hurt. Don't get it twisted. But that's a good cry. Because it just built up. And then when it comes out, it's like a lion's roar. Let's take it slow. I'm seeing here where you're in tune with your star player. You know that you need to do things. You need to make some things happen prior to this decision, prior to coming to this crossroad. Assessing the details, assessing the steps, looking over things to make sure that you are not confused or conflicted before moving forward. With this Sun card, brand new start. And that's where you have to make a decision. You come to a crossroad. What do I do with this information? What do I do on this part of my journey? I wasn't expecting this. I didn't see this coming. Of course you didn't. Everything is not meant for you to know or see. Doing the footwork, this is the footwork. My stomach is grounded. Doing the footwork leads you to this new beginning. No one could have told you that. Unless they are strongly connected to the divine. If the divine wanted to let them know that. I don't think it was meant for you to. You got a story to write. There's a book in you that needs to be written. Go and write it. Now, y'all know how I feel about that. There's a book in you needing to be written for generations to come. It's right here. Making a decision to do so will be whichever direction you go, it's going to be very valuable. We'll get to it in a minute because I have to clear. I should have made some tea. Now, many of you will, whoever you are, because men and women have the feminine energy. This is heightened feminine energy. Something that you thought was long gone. Your femininity is exposed to the world for all to see. You are attracting all bees to honey. Producing great results. Maybe very fertile at this time as well. Ovulating. I feel there's a lot of clarity, an epiphany that comes when you are bathing or doing a spiritual bath or a spiritual dance. Something along those lines. Painting a new picture with your body. That's what it feels like. Painting a new picture with your body. I like it. I wonder if I can go somewhere and do that. Now then. Clarity comes in water. Clarity comes when near water. Recharging your batteries brings you clarity. Meditation brings you deep answers. Brings you answers that you didn't know you had questions about. Clarity. When it comes to your finances, when it comes to you having a lack mentality, when it comes to you gathering of your resources to make something happen with what you already have, a decision will need to be made. What is this new beginning? Maybe a Leo. This is my last reading, so I'm crunk, okay? Yep, look at this. Decision. Choosing your battles wisely and pinpointing those things that have brought you down before and not allowing that to happen again. I believe I posted on Instagram today, and the tagline is, rear views are for clear views to keep in check any fear views. Rear views are for the clear view so that you can keep in check of any fear views. So when it comes down to you making a decision on what you need to do and how you need to go about doing things, you only look in the past to see what those mistakes that you may have made in the past so that you won't relive those, right? Moving forward, pinpointing those things, shooting it down. That's an idea that needs to go. That's an idea that you flush down a toilet, a way of thinking, a belief, whatever it is. Pinpointing it and shooting it down. I hope ain't no planes getting shut down. So that's that decision. The decision that you make, the road you choose to take, leads you to the door of value. clear. May need to split yourself between two projects, two people, two situations that are valuable. Here. Both financially rewarding. Now then, slow down, go back. Now, there's a connection between you and your family. You are feeling very in tune with your family members, your spouse, your children. Enjoy it while it lasts. So there's no need to worry there. Now you have a major decision to make that has to do with you and how you perceive things, how you do things. This new you, who are you? Because when you stepped into that goddess energy, it showed you something spectacular about who you are. Right here. So now you are facing yourself. And it's kind of conflicting. Do you still want this? Do you still want to be this person? Do you still want to move and do things the way that you used to? Even with this King of Swords. This may be someone that you want to reveal your innermost secrets to. Someone that you may even want to detach from because they don't see you for who you are. Got a decision to make. What this King of Swords talking about? Because he looked like he got an answer for everything. It's cute to me, whatever. I don't like having to think about everything and figure everything out. I don't know about y'all. Help me. Shut up, Lulu. Now, what is Gemini doing with this King of Swords? Because I don't think it's y'all. Yep, you're tired. You're emotionally, you're mentally exhausted. You don't see this going in any other direction. You made a choice to go ahead and see things for what they are. When it comes to this person. This person may have weakened you in some instance. You may have had to play yourself down for this person. You may have had to ask for help when dealing with this person. This is a person. Capricorn or any air sign. Aquarius, whoever. You had to figure some things out. You've tried. You spent around on your head. Done certain types of circus tricks. Hid who you are to appease someone else. Now you're walking into the door of personal happiness and healing. Because you value yourself more. You made a decision to walk away or do things differently. Even if you don't walk away from them. You just like them. You know what? Either you're going to like it or you're not. That's what you said. Now then, with this Ten of Swords, I really feel like there's a lot of things that you... there's a new way of looking at things now that you have exhausted everything that you could possibly think of doing. Because you got to the point where it almost had you sick trying to make sense of certain things. It got to the point where it almost debilitated you. Is that the word? You couldn't take it. Releasing yourself. Shutting people out as well. And that could be that person doing that to you. I don't know your life, baby. Maybe that's your masculine energy saying, you know, grab your Glocks when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac. From the book of Tupac. What is this decision? Once you make a decision, things are going to begin to spin. Oh, I told you. Whoo, 6 of Wands. Balance, harmony, and returning to a state of harmony and balance, Being motivated by the cheering squad. Whether it be your ancestors or your inner cheerleading squad, your spirit guides. Accumulation of even more motivation to get to your destination, regardless of the motherfucking situation. Y'all know I'm excited. This is my last read because I didn't know if I could have it in me. I'm excited. I did all of them. 30 minutes apiece. I need some balloons. Now, triumphant. Overcoming obstacles that you thought you perceived as like, I don't know. You made that decision like, it could go this way or that way, and it went the best way. You had to do the work. What is this, attachment? Confused about what actually to let go of. Shit don't matter. You'll know. Told your ass. Capricorn. Or letting go of certain types of things that were feeding your flesh but not your soul, spirit, or your path. Letting it go. A battle. Because that is a 5 right there with that attachment. A battle. And letting go of certain types of connections. Could be something with the family. Maybe you stop drinking, smoking, doing whatever it is. Or deciding to. Take action on that. But again. Also, this is facing that. Facing your shadow self. Facing certain things in your that you've gone through. Facing yourself on certain things that you have done that may have been unsavory to someone who ain't even in your shoes. It doesn't matter. You just fix yourself. Because I believe it affected you more than it affected anyone else. But now you see you are changing things and ready to change things when they are placed in your face. I really feel that this is you with an out-of-body experience in looking over your life. So you may float. What is this door of value, honey? What is this door of value? Now, when you make this decision, of course, like I said earlier, there may be people who may be upset or may not, celebrate with you. That's fine. That's the point of having victory, so that you will know who you need to tell what to moving forward. How do they smile? How do they celebrate you? Because I'm sitting here with this Queen of Cups in reverse. Someone is very pessimistic. Someone is not in a space of being able to celebrate you and your victory. So you may want to keep that to yourself. Keep it under wraps. What is this Queen of Cups in reverse talking about? You pull back from this person, possibly. Or with you making this decision, it hurt them, and they're expressing that, coming from a space of emotion, feeling like they are owed something, feeling like whatever it is that you have worked on gaining, they need a part of it. They don't understand why you don't communicate certain things with them anymore, because you just sat back on that, went into a meditative state, went into planning without putting everybody in it. Maybe they used to be in your business and you decided not to do that, now that something was illuminated to you. This person may be one of those people who is so caught up in their feelings and so bitter about certain things that they don't know how to be happy. Just charge their head, not their heart. They don't know how to be happy for you. They don't understand what that is right now because they've been through a lot. Maybe this is someone that you are detaching from and trying to take the high road, trying not to hurt their feelings, trying not to say the wrong thing or think the wrong thing about them and letting them be where they are. Maybe, possibly. Oh, my birds ain't playing. Now then. Yep, they want to work with you. They may be causing a hissy fit. They want to, sometimes, and it's like that. Sometimes you're around people who are not in tune with their star player and are able to congratulate and celebrate you until it's their time, that they come to the space where they act like a brat. This baby crying on her. Okay? Feeling like they are owed something or due something. Maybe a Taurus or any fire sign. But they are feeling like they are owed something or due something. This is something that stems from when they were a child. This is something that came in the world with them. Please understand some of that. Sometimes when people act a certain way or do certain things, sometimes it came in here with them. A lot of times. Stuff come in here with you that you have to work out, right? I'm saying that to say that sometimes even with children, a lot of times when kids do things, people go against the parent. Oh, it was the way they were raised and woo, woo, woo. They were destined to do that. Bullshit that they did that they weren't even taught to do. That's what I feel like with this person. Now then, I ain't saying that what they doing bullshit, blah, 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 because they probably watching. Like, I'm the water sign and fuck that. Well, yeah, okay. Now then. wanting to see eye to eye, wanting to have a meeting of the minds, wanting to bring things together with this Ten of Cups in this Tower. But whoever it is, it's going to be revealed to you that someone has been trying to break up a family. Someone has been trying to break up some happiness. Someone is trying to pull down the joy of another. But it's going to be revealed, and it's going to be a shock. But at the end of the day, you move into this comforting space of letting go. Eight of Cups. Letting go, setting new boundaries, knowing your limitations, but also moving forward. How he got that bow raised up, preparing to, of course, put his arrow on that bow so that he can aim at what it is, his new direction, now that he has had an epiphany, correct? So this is a deep-seated emotions on your path, deep-seated emotions when it comes to your intuition and your psychic sensitivity in regards to your path and where you are going and how you will be going there and who will be going with you. You are recognizing your limitations, but also aiming high. You are setting new standards, but also staying within the bounds of what it is that you are capable of. That's what they said. Yeah. Heartbreak. It's that heartbreak coming back through, so I guess we can go on to that card. They said move forward. That is what we'll do. Someone is trying to blame their family for the way that they are, but it's going to be revealed that they've been this way regardless, and they actually had a good upbringing. So that's where that story came from then. All right. Now, you move into the changes as a result of you doing the work. You finally see the big picture. There's a rebirth. You are reborn here. You went through some very dark things possibly, and now you are being reborn. You're shot out the womb. Bam. What do babies do when they come out the womb? If they ain't spanked? Depending on the child, because I had one that wasn't finna do all that crying. Come out, boom, shoot out, bam, crying. Rejoice, but also that repressed energy, that hurt, that sorrow, knowing that the way that you've been going, you can't go anymore. The people who are with you, you can't take them anymore. You possibly are, doing a lot of goodbyes to a lot of people, setting things straight before you move forward. It may be painful for some people to hear, but you are prepared and ready for this new leg of the race. You're on your third leg of the race, baby. So with this broken heart energy, I'm saying here that, you want to repair and heal certain things, making a choice to take things, be accountable for certain things here. There's only so much apologizing that you can do. You want to go ahead and just nip it in the bud. Go ahead and do your emotional to-do list as well. Moving into June, go ahead and clear up things that you don't want to take forward with you. Thoughts, ways of thinking. There's a new way of thinking, a new way of handling certain situations here. I also feel, let's look at these cards. I also feel that you are coming up with okay, so here's the thing. Remember, I don't know if y'all remember. That's what this is. I don't know if y'all remember last year, a little like maybe March of last year, I went through this thing where my pheromones, something changed. Because I didn't used to sweat the way that, I was sweating around that time. I'm like, what the hell? It had been many years. Athletes sweat different. So it had been many years since I had that type of sweat. So there may be a change in your chemical makeup. If that makes sense, whatever, leave it at that. Because you may have to change your fragrances or changing your soap or something like that, but that just lets you know that there is something internal going on. So when I was going through that process, just to see how relatable it can be when you look at it, if you haven't been through this before, I was guided to only eat, I think I ate fish the first 6 months of last year. Fish. But it didn't do the things that people say that fish do to women. It didn't do that to me. I still to this day don't know what that was about, but I remember that being a change in my diet. And I stopped that, whatever that thing was, because all of a sudden, I would, get a little taut. I don't get taut. I'm like, what the hell is that? So that may be something that's going on with you. And the only reason why I say that, and that brings, because of this back here. In the back, you see that? He back there whipping up chemist. So how does that relate to that? That's what came out, baby. Now then, even though you are in a space of trying to make peace with certain situations, you have people who don't understand what it is that you are doing. They're looking at you as if you are leaving them behind, or you are you know, they're trying to attach to you in certain areas in certain ways, but you are being very clear, I assume, with your direction and how you are handling things moving forward. So there may be someone who, that King of Swords, I feel like that may be that King of Swords coming in to offer a truth. Either you take this truth or you don't. Either you see this clearly or you don't. Because I feel like this person is used to you having your guard down. They're used to communicate. See, they used to the old you. See, that's the thing. People don't pay attention to how you are growing and changing because they're not growing and changing. So they're trying to handle you the way that you used to be. And even though you are being very humble, because this is you down here, you're being very humble. You're willing to listen to them. He got his bag out. I'm willing to hear your truth. I'm willing to listen to you to see if you have anything of value to offer to this bag. But the person is looking at you and feeling like you are still this weak person or feeling like you are this, you don't know much or something like that. Whatever they are used to about you, you are not that anymore. So they can't communicate with you that. But for some reason, they just feel superior. But you're not accepting it. So you leave them to think. You're no longer falling for it because for some reason they're looking at you as if you are weak, but you know your strength. I feel like this is also someone that you cannot reveal certain happiness and good things to because they'll try to bring it down. They have been a frenemy, possibly. Or they are just someone who is used to having the ball in their court all the time. You take the ball back and you run that bitch. This is you. Single-handedly doing what it is that you were called to do, using your discernment and moving away from things and situations that no longer serve you. It may be fearful. You may be hurt. You may want to turn back to your old ways. It ain't going to work for you. It may work for you. It's your life. I'm just telling you from my experiences. A lot of times I try to, but you learn. Sometimes it can be fun. Whatever. Move forward. But you're being very stern with a smile on your face. A lot of joy and happiness comes out of this heartbreak. Crack down the middle. A decision that splits your heart in two. And then you gather it and you mend it and put it back together. Because you see the bigger picture. Someone may be making a decision to keep a child, and the matriarch in the family does not think that is fair to keep a child, and you are so young. Who is going to take care of you? You are not married to blah, 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 blah. You know how they go. Four of Swords in reverse. Being very stern. Not even need to think over certain things. Your intuition is on fleek, on point. Not needing to look over certain situations, even hear any rebuttals or what have you. It's either one way or the other way at this time because you have been through a lot. You have been going through a huge transformation. And when you come out of, let's say you go from a caterpillar to a butterfly, you're unrecognizable because your wings are so beautiful. They were beautiful before, but this is something different. Your aura has changed. The way that you speak and the way that you talk, you're walking away easier. You're walking away easier. Someone is making a decision against the better judgment of some advice that they got. I think this is a younger person, a teenage girl, a young girl in her 20s. Someone is making a decision going against the advice of someone older or wise here. And it won't get them far. So it may not even be that pregnancy on this end, but whoever it is, it's not going to get them far. They try to run from their shadow element, whoever this girl is. She tries to run from her shadow element. Yep. But she will get the mental clarity. So there's nothing for you to worry about. She will get her mental clarity. She will go through this rebirth. We have Scorpio here, and then we have a Air sign. Whoever this is, they will commit to restructuring, revisiting, a lot of reads. So this may be in the retrograde, the Mercury retrograde, that this person realizes a lot of things, a lot of decisions, the part that they played in certain situations, how they may have hurt someone here. I like it. If your kids sleep with the door open and they have been telling you that they seeing stuff in the closet, you can't be coming to this channel. You can't be coming to this channel and not believing that your child's seeing stuff. Somebody is fearful of the dark. Why would you make them sleep in the damn dark then? Probably your grown ass. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying. Don't do that to no kids, though. Get them a nightlight, a candle. No, not a candle. Depending on their age. Whatever. All right. I made it. I am excited. I know I'm late, y'all. Okay? But I made it through all 7 of these 30-minute reads. Gemini, I am so excited for y'all and y'all growth. I am so excited for y'all and what's to come. Just get excited for no reason, honey. Just throw a party for no reason. Throw a party with yourself. Hell, I like it.